Hello everyone, welcome back to Comedy Club with Holly Prez. And so let's get started. New location, yeah. You know, we're switching it up more than the White House, because that house is the same color. Like 200 years. So let's get into the shit. So first things first. Now that I'm like 18 and like I can like understand things now, what I'm having trouble wrapping my mind about was those got milk ads. Looking back at it now, those were the most dirtiest ads of all time. You have like people like drinking like a glass of like straight up milk, and it just leaves like just a white stain on their you know, the upper lip, and they're just like licking it off like, and that shit now is disgusting. I don't know what kind of porno directors were directing that commercial, but I guess it got people buying milk because they're like, shit, like, let me just get some of that milk action. You know what's really disgusting? Toes. Toes are the most dirtiest thing, I think, in our human body that we have. Think about it, okay? We have feet, right? We have feet. And at the edge of the feet, we have toes. And the toes are crusty. They're sometimes yellow. They're sometimes just purple. We got purple toes. You know, me, I got some hairy toes. I think toes are the most dirtiest thing in the human body. I'd rather see anything besides toes. And so, like, back in high school, I would like, you know, we had cross country people, and so they would just like walk around with sandals because they had to protect their feet or whatever, you know. So after running like 30 miles in the morning, they were like, okay, I'm gonna wear some sandals. And they were wearing sandals, right? So we come to class, and high school they allowed sandals. And I remember this one time I was in Spanish class, and this one girl, she was like one of the main people for cross country, and I dropped my pencil like right next to her desk, and like as I'm like going down to get it, I look over and I see the dirtiest, crustiest, yellowest toes of my life. And I don't even know why, but like she was like playing with her own like feet, so like her sandals weren't even on. She was just like somehow like just like giving her like her toes were like just giving each other like a specialized handshake. And I look over and I just see the crustiest toes, and I look at her and she kind of like flaunts her feet, and it's like, homie, like, you got some dirty ass toes. Like, Joe Biden wouldn't even want to touch those toes. But yeah, toes, dirty. That's just how it is. Like, I'm just telling the straight facts. I've been wanting to get some new shorts lately, so you know, I got these shorts right here. You know, supporting Nike or whatever. You know, no biggie. And the thing is, though, I want running shorts. I want 5-inch running shorts that like show like they go all the way up to here, right? I want them. I don't know why, but I've been wanting them so long. So I was like, you know, okay, let's slowly shorten the shorts, right? So I have shorts. So I started off with shorts like that were right above the knees, right? And then I was like, okay, those are a little too big. So let's move on. So I have these shorts. They go a little past the knee, right? They're more past the knee. And they're not too bad. Like, honestly, I would say they're pretty good looking. Like I like these shorts, like the way they are. And like I'm able to like walk in them, looking like and then like I can like jump too. Nothing happens, right? But what you have failed to understand is I'm completely commando right now. So they have the shorts technology where it just grapples the human anatomy, so like nothing flies anywhere. Today, for instance, I had class from 7 a.m. to 8:20, and I have nowhere to do my homework, so I have nowhere to do my Zoom calls. So I do it laying on my bed, right? So I'm like sitting on my bed, my butt laying on the bed, and I have my back straight up, and I'm just like on my computer, and I'm just like doing the Zoom calls. After like an hour and 20 minutes, the little guard that grabs everything, and the little kind of like butt cheek thing that wraps around, it straight up turns into a thong. Like straight up, like I was walking out and like I just felt like just straight up just like cotton all the way up my ass. And I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right. And so I don't know how now I'm thinking like how I can go up to 5-inch shorts, because if these are like kind of like I can barely take the pressure that it's like on, because it's this constant pressure of like, it's like for instance, like if you, like ladies, if you guys don't know, it's like, you know how you get like get a bag of like fruit, right? You get a bag of fruit, like let's say you get a bag of apples, right? It's just a bag of apples. Imagine you get a bag of 2 apples and you have that bag tightly compacted, so like the apples don't fly everywhere. So it's just tight packaging, and so that when you're shopping safely around the store, your apples are safe, so nothing flies. You don't want no apples flying out while you're shopping, right? That's constant pressure. So that's what it is like for men. Just something that just goes in, and then imagine on top of that, just something like just grabbing onto your ass, like just hanging on for dear life. Because if that little like, if the back of my ass stuff, like if that thing like, let's say got like cut in half or ripped, the bag of apples are falling down to the ground. They're just gonna be all over aisle 9, and someone's gonna be like, just clean up on aisle 9, and there's just apples rolling everywhere down the aisle. That's why we need, you know, like tight compact underwear garments that are built into the shorts. And imagine 5-inch shorts, right? And imagine I'm running down my neighborhood with my 5-inch shorts, and all of a sudden, just straight up, the bag of apples just rips off. Kids in the neighborhood are going to see some things that they wish they'd never seen before, just straight up just junk flying everywhere. And as I'm running, there's nothing I can do about it, just besides I kind of cover it up, just and I don't know if that's a good thing to have or a bad thing to have. I don't know if I should start wearing these shorts more or not, because some kids are gonna be traumatized. I'm just gonna admit it, like old lady's gonna be like, oh, what am I on? And next thing you know, she sees like just 2 apples just boing, and flying off there. That's the last thing she's gonna be able to see. Just 2 apples just on the street. So I've had some bad experiences with writing jokes. So that's why I just come up with them from the top of my head. One time I was so mad because I couldn't write a joke. I broke it, and I was like, damn, like, I can't write jokes. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, why shouldn't you write with a broken pen? And then it came to me, because it's pointless. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please have a great day, and thank you guys for watching. Trust me, these jokes are getting better and better, and just stick with the ride. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and please be safe. Goodbye. I feel like I'm gonna say a bad joke, and then 20 years from now, they're gonna be like, Holly doesn't like politics.
Exposed.